on an individual basis, what are they going to be having to do on an individual basis to get this kind of company set up?
Exactly. So there are two ways we're looking at it, whether it's a person setting up in a company or whether it's another company opening a branch here in Qatar. So let's say in case of its individual ownership, then first step is to reserve a trade name. This is that you as a person, you would go to the ministry and submit five names that you think will suit your business. Why 5? It is because some of the names might be taken, some of the names might be not appropriate for Qatar. So then the ministry will say which name is appropriate and which one to take. This is one step that needs to be in Arabic. In general, jumping a little bit forward, all the documentations and all the requirements, they need to be submitted in Arabic, which can be a little bit of a complicated process.
But again, the biggest step that I would say with all of this is don't try and do this all on your own. There are going to be companies that kind of there are going to be companies out there that can help you with this, and there are going to be individuals and companies that are going to be able to do this themselves.
Exactly.
But because of the localization, I would strongly suggest, not just us, but I would strongly suggest you getting somebody, a professional, to make sure that you can save time and money when it comes to this type of putting all this stuff into place. So that's the first one. So the reserve name, you fill in your, the second one is the application that you fill in, which is going to be a straightforward process. Now the police clearance, you're going to need if you're an individual, right?
Exactly. So if you have been in Qatar living for more than 6 months and then you already have a Qatari ID, you can go to the local police department and request police clearance. This is a straightforward process. However, if this is not your case and you're not a resident of Qatar or you have been here for less than 6 months, therefore you will need to bring a certificate police clearance from your home country. So you will go to your police station, request that document, then you will need to have this document certified and translated into English initially. Then this document will need to be taken into the
your foreign office, and then to the
foreign owners, and then into the embassy of Qatar.
Yep.
Where they will as well certify it and legalize it.
Yep.
And then the same procedure you will need to do in Qatar. So you take it to your home country embassy in Qatar, where they do the same thing. They legalize it and certify it. And this can be a bit of a long process. That's why it's good to know it in advance and not just be put on the spot once all the documents are ready and this is the only document that's left, because this can take time.
Okay, so the police clearance is out the way. We've got that done, let's say. The next steps that you're going to need is you're going to need your Qatari ID card that a lot of people are going to have because they're already going to be established here. And then if you're coming in on a visa or anything, you've just got to have your passport.
Exactly.
Which is a very simple thing. So that's that out the way. Now, a lot of people are going to be running scared with this one, a business plan. But it's not a big business plan. It's just outlining the key information about what your plans are.
Exactly. So what the business plan is that for the authorities to understand what are you going to be doing, what's your even a little bit of a financial estimates of what will your business be making, how many employees are you planning to have, what are your businesses going to be about. So it's just basically for them to understand what are you coming to do here in Qatar. So it doesn't have to be 100-page plan that's super detailed, but again, this is something that needs to be in Arabic.
And they're trying to get this so that it's as simple as possible to fill in, but it's looking for people that understand exactly what they're trying to achieve.
Exactly.
Now we've got the beneficial owner declaration form. Again, that's writing. It's a 2-pager where you fill in required information that they're looking for. There's nothing here that is complicated. It's a form filling exercise with all the key information. It's as simple as that, really.
Exactly. It's your nationality, when were you born, where were you born. So it's in some cases just ticking the boxes.
Exactly that. Now, what we also got is we got the applicant's official authorization. And again, that just it's a form filling exercise. It's just making sure that the application has got official authorization. Recipient spokesperson official authorization. So again,
well, it's just something that the Ministry of Commerce knows that you are allowed to act on the behalf of this company, whether you are the owner of this company or that you have the right to sign and to take this document to the bank or to take it further to receive all the required documents.
Because sometimes you've got shareholders. It's not, when we're looking at these things, that it's not just an individual. In some cases, you could have 3 or 4 different shareholders. So you've just got to make sure that the person that's going to be the spokesperson, the manager, needs authorization.
Exactly.
So those are the things that you need. And the biggest thing here is that all the documents must be attested and translated into Arabic. And that's for an individual perspective, okay? So I hope we made those things clear. Reserve a trade name, fill in the establishment request application. You'll need a police clearance. That's from your, if you've been here for 6 months, you just go to the police station here and get one organized. If you haven't, then you need to get one from your own country. And you need to make sure that that goes to your foreign office and to the embassy of Qatar to get that legalized. It comes back here. Normally, it's you get your you can get that attested from one of the two. You can either get it attested from the foreign office here in Qatar or your own personnel embassy. The other one is your Qatari ID card or your passport, business plan, beneficial owner declaration form, applicant's official authorization, recipient spokesperson's official authorization. And it's as simple as that.